Hey everyone, Hudson here. Got another Power Rangers Megaforce to review today, and this is something that was not really expected because didn't realize this was coming out. I know I had a couple reviews pending, and this thing kind of showed up out of nowhere. I met up with Shuk and Shinobi a couple days ago. We went toy hunting together, and we both happened to come across this Deluxe Mega Red Ranger, aka the Deluxe SFX Red Ranger, I guess. It basically has sound effects. This is the one that talks. So we happened to come across this at a local Walmart, I believe it was. And so this is it. This is the Deluxe Mega Red Ranger. So it looks pretty cool, and I'll go over the different sounds and stuff that it makes. First, quick look at the packaging here. This is the packaging, and you'll see it has the Megaforce logo. The Red Ranger figure is kind of just sitting in there, and it's tied down with the ties, and the card is kind of up here, basically. It says it has sounds. You press the go say buckle, and it will speak phrases from the show. So that's pretty neat. It does have Troy's voice, actually, so pretty cool. It does come with one card as well, which we'll take a look at. And then the side shows the card scanner app. This side shows there's the Red Ranger and different ways to play the card game. The UPC is right there if anyone needs it. And then the back. So this shows how there's also a Robo Knight. This Walmart had 4 of the Red Ranger, no Robo Knight, unfortunately, but I will be on the lookout for that. And what's interesting is the Red Ranger just has sounds. Robo Knight has lights and sounds. So maybe the Robo Knight doesn't have as many sounds, or maybe the Robo Knight toy is just cooler because it also lights up. But the Red Ranger one does not have any lights. Then the bottom has an ad for the Battlefire Megazord here, the one that shoots the missiles with the voice command. So I'm still on the lookout for that as well. So once I get that, stay tuned for a video of that. I'm not really looking forward to it, but gotta review it. So yep, so that's basically the packaging there. So let's move that out of the way. I kind of had to prop my iPad up on top of this big box just so I can show you the figure because it's pretty tall. So I'll do a quick little size comparison so you can get an idea of how big the figure is. Here's the 4-inch figure for the Red Ranger, so I'll set that up right next to it. So there's that. Here is the I forget what this thing is called, but this is the one where you stick your thumb in it and you fight. And this is one of the first reviews that I did for Megaforce. So there's that figure, if it will stand up, which it doesn't seem to want to do. There we go. And then I also have the Armored Might Megaforce Red Ranger, the one that turns into Ultra Mode as well. So you can see that there. So lots of different Megaforce Red Rangers. You can see those there. The armored one probably is the most different because of the mass amount of muscles that the guy has. But the other Rangers are all rather a bit more proportional, I would say. In terms of paint detail, this one doesn't have as much, like on the boots and stuff there. So you have that. I would say in terms of paint and just the look of it, overall, it's very similar to the 4-inch figure, I would say. The biggest difference there is probably the chrome right there, the gold shininess that you can see up front there on the chest symbol. The rest of it is all pretty similar. So let's move those out of the way. And let's take an up-close look at the figure itself. We'll remove the Dragon Sword. And actually, one thing about the Dragon Sword, so let's take a look at that first. So this is the Dragon Sword that it comes with. So we'll focus on that. So this is what it looks like. It does have a little bit of like etchings in there. Pretty plain overall, nothing too fancy. It is interesting to note, though, if you want to compare what the Dragon Sword looks like on the show, take a look at that. Now, it's obviously missing the gold paint and stuff on the red. It's just all red there. But then when you actually compare the blade itself, you'll notice the colors are inverted. The inner part of the blade is red and the outer part is silver, but on this toy, it's silver and the outer part is red. I guess they wanted to have a lot more red to make it stand out and be all red, I guess. So I didn't really pay too much attention to that. I wasn't expecting too much paint on this, but that is just an FYI, you know, in case you're curious, there's that. As for the figure itself, here we have the figure here. Nice details on the helmet. I am a fan of this helmet design, as I've said multiple times whenever I show the Rangers. And you can kind of even feel like the indents on there. So it's pretty nice. I like the helmet design there. You can see the symbol on there pretty clearly. Oops, now I'm pressing the Gosei buckle. So in terms of just the paint and stuff on there, it's pretty nice. You have the shiny thing there. You can kind of see me in there. There's my iPad. Hey guys, let's see if you can see me waving. Oh wait, maybe there we go. Hey. So shiny is interesting. The speakers are basically inside of, like, they're kind of hidden in that chest symbol there. So the speakers are there. It does have a Gosei buckle design. You can even see on there. And the Gosei buckle is very easily pressed. Once you press it, it basically plays a sound. That's where the little Try Me tab was there. No space for the blaster or anything like that. It only came with the dragon sword. And then there's the back. It uses the LR44 batteries, I believe, so it's not really... I mean, I guess they use the smaller batteries just to make it more compact, but if you did have to replace the batteries, you do have to get those LR44 ones. And yeah, so there's the paint job on that. In terms of articulation, the helmet does not move. The arms move all around like that and move all the way up like that. So you do have plenty of articulation there. This the whole the hands, including the cuff, these are all one piece. The cuff will rotate around 360 degrees on both sides. So you do have a little bit of posability there. The legs move forward that much and move back slightly. Kind of have to tilt him to the side a little. He can do the splits as well, so there's that as well. And then the boots also rotate around 360 degrees. So that's the kind of articulation that you're going to get with this guy. So there's that. Overall, honestly, like, I like the look of this figure. Just immediately, overall very proportional in a way. He looks pretty cool, just the paint and stuff. I like the look of this figure just in general. I think it looks really cool. And then it also plays sounds from the show. So I think I was trying to count up the sounds. It plays a total of, I believe, 9 different sounds. 7 phrases and then 2 kind of sound effects. You're going to get like a sword clashing sound, sort of. Another sound that's almost like a power-up energy kind of sound, sort of. And then 7 different phrases from the show. And it's all random. So you press the Gosei buckle for the different sounds. So let's listen in and see all the different phrases. So, of course, they had to throw in the Mega Win line there, so you have that. So that's kind of like the energy sound, the power-up, whatever you want to call it.
I am the Red Ranger, and I will never give up.
He will never give up. No, he won't.
No matter how hard you strike, we'll strike back harder.
Alright, there's that. I don't know if that was on the show already, or if he'll say that, but there's that line.
First defenders, never surrender.
Okay.
No matter how hard you strike, we'll strike back harder.
Already heard that one. I think that was the energy power-up one again.
Fury of the Dragon, Megaforce Red.
Alright, so Fury of the Dragon, he says that.
Go, go, Megaforce.
Go, go, Megaforce, of course. So I believe that's 5 or 6 of the sounds.
First defenders, never surrender. Megaforce Rangers, that's a Mega Win. I am the Red Ranger, and I will never give up.
He's a Red Ranger, and he will never give up. So there you have that.
Sky Power, Energize.
And Sky Power, Energize. So I think that's all the different phrases he makes, but there's also the sword clashing sound. There we go. So those are basically all the sounds, and you can just keep pressing it to cycle through.
First defender, Megaforce, I am the Red Ranger. Go, go, Megaforce. Sky Power, no matter how Fury of the Sky Power. First defenders, never surrender.
So there you have it. So it's pretty sensitive. Like, you can just kind of just touch it a little bit, and it plays a sound. So I bought this in Michigan when I was on vacation. I had to bring it home. I couldn't keep them in the luggage. I had to keep them with me, like, in the pocket of the seat, like in front of me, because I didn't want him talking the entire way. But yeah, I think it's cool that we actually have Troy's voice for this. I think that's definitely a plus for the toy. So I think it's pretty neat. I mean, I guess, it also depends on how much you care, because a lot of people really don't like Troy. And so they just probably wouldn't care to hear his voice. But I like stuff that borrows things from the show. I think overall it looks really nice just to have on display. And then the fact that it actually has sounds from the show, I think is pretty cool too. Would have been nice to have maybe a little bit more like lights somewhere, but I suppose it probably makes more sense to have lights with Robo Knight. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty good figure overall. So there's that. I believe it was about $20 at Walmart, in case you're wondering. And then I also want to go over the card real quick. So this is the card that it comes with. Promo card 83 for Red Megaforce Ranger. So let's get the Gosei Morpher out and put this card in. Oh, whoops. Huh. I'm still in TCG mode because I was using this. Switch this back. Megaforce Red. Alright, and then I have the card scanner app, so let's see what this plays in the card scanner app as well. Let's turn the volume on. Pretty sure that clip has been used for other cards as well. But there you have it. That's what clip that it plays there. So yeah, that is promo card number 83. So that is the Deluxe Mega Red Ranger right here. And I'll give him the dragon sword to hold. He doesn't have a holster or anything, so he can't, you know, he's either holding the sword or not. You can't put it in a holster or anything. And it is a little hard to get him to hold the sword. You kind of have to wedge it in there a little bit. I kind of wedge it in from this side. Yeah, there we go. But once he has it in, he can hold it pretty tight there. So yeah, so there's the Megaforce Red Ranger, Deluxe Mega Red Ranger, in stores now. And overall, I would say it's a pretty good figure. I like it just because it looks really nice on display, and the sound effects are pretty cool. So I'm happy with it. So that's that. If you guys have any questions, post them in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. See you guys later.